My name's Tim Gandee. I am the entrepreneur, the founder of Packaging Recruiter Pros. We specialize exclusively in the packaging industry as far as recruitment is concerned. And I got my start in the business through family-owned company, my family, back in right out of high school, basically in '96. And we ran a successful recruiting agency and background screening company that was sold back in 2018. Nice little benefit of being owners of the company. I took off some time, waited for a non-compete to expire, and then after enjoying a little bit of time, but realizing I was too young to really just enjoy sitting back, decided to start the recruitment business back up again. And it was amazing how much has changed since even from 2018 to when I uncovered Quil. It was through LinkedIn more than anything else. It was promoted ads, but at the same time, I was working with a company called Digital Recruiter to help on some of the automation and some of the other business development aspects that are available today with today's technology. And uncovered Quil. And I thought, boy, would be such a compliment to what I'm doing as far as my tech stack is concerned, what support features that I use, as well as just helping me be more effective. And Quil fit a piece of the puzzle that I really didn't understand was missing. Before using Quil, so when I got back into the roles, keeping information organized for future reference from my chicken scratch notes were just it was impossible. Working even with forms that I put together over years of doing the business. Really the business breaks down into a couple of main conversations that just happen over and over again. You have your job order or your search assignment. You have your candidate interviews, presentation of the candidates, and then the following interview debriefs. And so when you break it down to the fundamental level, you have these conversations over and over again. They just get scattered in the brain. Plus, being able to even take down the notes while engaging in conversations that if you're an effective recruiter, those conversations are going to meander about, and being able to jump through paper forms and whatnot, you just aren't as engaged and as attentive to the conversations. So bringing Quil into the picture, being able to boil it down to those 5 fundamental calls that happen over and over again, be able to capture all of that information to a T and then organize it into one of those 5 basically templates has allowed me to increase my effectiveness for presenting candidates to new search assignments, for making sure that I truly understand the search assignments. Looking over the overview, I can then, as I present my services to a new client, I can go, hey, just to make sure we're all on the same page before we start the search, do I understand this correctly? And being able to summarize and give that feedback and that communication, it just has increased my efficiency, efficacy. I just love the different pieces of the puzzle, that being able to have all these 5 pieces and just being able to pair them up depending on where you are in the process, it's just gold. So I just received a retainer today, a brand new client that I talked to about 2-3 months ago. I was able to go back to that conversation. It's integrated with my CRM as well, or my ATS, I guess you could, applicant tracking software. It's integrated with my applicant tracking software. So I was able to go back and recall that entire conversation. As soon as I received the email with the signed contract, I was able to then put together a summary of how I understand the role and then put together a target list. I always send my clients target lists of candidates that we're going to be recruiting. I was able to put all of that information from a phone call 3 months ago. I was able to put that together in a half an hour. And it's like we just picked off exactly where we left off on the conversation, and I didn't miss a beat. Quil didn't miss a beat. Yeah, I mean, first off, you can't sell on price, obviously, but as far as my tech stack is concerned, I have about 5 main programs that I utilize. I open up that tab every day, all 5 of them. The cost for this is minuscule compared to the directories or what have you. The time it saves and being able to retain the minutia, especially for big picture thinkers, which recruiters generally are. You got that overview. Being able to incorporate that like an engineer is just, like I said, it's gold.
Anything else you have to add?
This is not a paid endorsement.